Hi friends, my name is Michelle Renee, but you can call me Giggles. So this month has been really incredible. It's been a really unique experience doing Spamalot. This is my college's program for it. I got to play the Lady of the Lake, which was an amazing role. I feel like she really helped me with my own confidence. I hadn't grown up watching Monty Python at all, so the first time I watched the movie all the way through was like right before auditions, and then I got called back. So I was like, oh, I should probably like study this and really get to understand the style of comedy. The show was double cast, which means that like all the principal characters, there's two people playing it. So like if I played it on a Thursday, then the other girl would play it the next day on Saturday. So that was really fun. It was really great getting to work with a double cast again. And it was also really cool getting in like our own specific cast because we always performed with like the same other double cast, so I was really grateful for mine. I love the other cast, but I was also just really grateful for mine because I think we played off of each other really well with like the silly things. So that was really fun. That was really great. I loved Spamalot. I'm still getting over it by this point. It's been a little over a week since it's closed, so I'm still a little moving on. So I did other things, theater related during March, which is why it's going to be part of this monthly theater favorites thingy. And I got to see so for my friend who is also in Spamalot, he is Jack, that's his name, and he played Sir Bedivere in Spamalot. He also directed Mary Poppins Jr. at a local theater. This is it's called High Street. It's such a cute theater. I've been there before, and like I've performed there for like a smaller thing through the college actually, but I hadn't been in since, and they got it remodeled and it was really nice. I heard that like Disney wanted to film something in that theater, so they went in and they redid it, and then they didn't actually need it, so they're like, oh, okay, never mind. So the theater was just kind of like, thanks for the makeover. But yeah, I saw Mary Poppins Jr. I am a silly rotten person because I haven't seen Monty Python like growing up, and I also never saw Mary Poppins, like any version of it ever, until this version of Mary Poppins Jr. I watched it with my King Arthur and Patsy, also from Spamalot. We went there to go support our Bedivere, and it was very funny because I have never seen it before. And so they were like, okay, you're going to love this. It's going to be great. You're going to love Mary Poppins. And I was like, okay, let's try it. Let's try Mary Poppins. She doesn't sound that fantastic, but we'll see. We'll see how she is. It was very cute, but there was a couple of times where I guess it was a really tense, emotional moment, and she like disappeared up the chimney. Like there was a chimney downstage, or upstage. It was far upstage, and she just exited that way. And I thought it was so funny, so I started laughing. And so my friends, the guy who was playing Arthur and the girl who was playing Patsy, they were like, shut up, it's a really tense moment, stop laughing. And I was like, I've never thought of this before. I've sincerely, who goes up a chimney? So I was kind of laughing my head off about that, and it happened like maybe 2 times or 3 times, and every time someone used the chimney as an exit, I just started laughing because that had never occurred to me that that was possible. But other than that, it was very cute. I liked it. I liked some of the songs. It made me realize that if I could be any character in Mary Poppins, I'd want to be, I can't remember her name, but I'd want to be like that really mean nanny or governess. I'd want to be the really mean governess who did an evil reprise of one of Mary Poppins' songs. That's what I want to be. In other news, my friend, also from Spamalot, you guys may recognize him, his name is Aaron. He's been in a couple of other theater videos on this channel. He got cast in Avenue Q, which I love. I love Avenue Q. It's probably one of the first musicals I heard one of the songs for, just circling around the internet. But he got cast as Princeton. It's a really amazing story because he auditioned, and he was really nervous about it because he loves Princeton. I think it's one of his dream roles. And they called him, and he was like, okay, at least I got called back. And before they even called him back, like, they offered him the role. So he didn't even have to do a callback, which was really incredible. So that's opening this month. In April, that's opening. And so my friends and I are going to go support him and see Avenue Q. I've never seen it live. I just listened to the soundtrack, and I've seen clips on the internet. So I'm really excited to see that. Going back to our friend Jack, he auditioned for Into the Woods. He really wanted to be Jack because his name is Jack and he just loves Jack. So he auditioned, and it was the same story as Aaron's. He didn't even get called back. They just called him and was like, hey, you want to be Jack? And he was like, yes! So that's really incredible. My family and I and friends, of course, are also going to go see that, so that's really exciting. At my college, there's auditions for Little Shop of Horrors, and I really want to go for that. I think auditions are in May, so I'm really excited. I'm a little worried, honestly, because one of my dream roles is Audrey, but I don't think I look like an Audrey. She's usually played by like a statuesque blonde lady. But I have seen pictures where she's played by someone who's brunette, so maybe. We'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up. But for things that are on my side in terms of that audition, I do have the vocal range for it. I can sing the part. And I can do her voice with the accent. It's actually what kind of inspired my character voice for Miss Scarlet last summer when I did Clue the musical. I feel like my height, since I'm really short, might hinder me, but depending on the guys who they like for Seymour, if they're a shorter guy, maybe that'll work for me. I don't know. But yeah, so I figured when the time is closer for those auditions, maybe I could do a video on my process for specifically picking out an audition piece and what I do to prepare for an audition, what I think about, what I take into consideration to make it clever and stick out in various ways. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, please comment and let me know. And lastly, I went to the Pantages Theater in Hollywood, but my friend who was my Patsy in Spamalot was basically laid out a whole season's worth of different shows. Her birthday was this last month in March, and my birthday isn't until July, and she said, I got you and me a birthday present because I'm taking you to see this show. It's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the musical.
Michelle?
Yes, Taylor.
I lied to you yesterday. And that's the first
Wait,
time
about what?
I've ever lied to you.
Wait, about what?
We're not doing anything for my birthday. We're doing something for both of
Oh
our birthdays.
no, what did you do?
No! I know exactly what this is!
No! No, you douchebag.
I got her a ticket because she wanted to go really badly.
Thank you so much.
And I lost my mind because before it went on Broadway and it was just on the West End, I had loved the soundtrack to this. My favorite song, oh my gosh, at the time was When Veruca Says, because I'm such a Veruca person. She's so funny, and I love Veruca. I can never play her because I can't do ballet, but she's such a funny character, and I love When Veruca Says. And I also love It's TV Time, which was the Mike TV song. They didn't have it in the American version. They don't have It's TV Time, but it's fine because we get Queen of Pop, and I like that more than the other one that she sang at Double Bubble Duchess. I think it's playing for a good portion of this month. So for the majority of the rest of April, I don't know when it closes, but you need to go see it because it was amazing. The Willy Wonka, I didn't know how I felt about him at first, but then kind of as the show went, I was like, oh my gosh, he does Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka so well, while also still bringing himself into the role. It was like incredible. I really loved Augustus Gloop and his mother. I think if I couldn't be like a child character, I'd want to be Mrs. Gloop because she's so funny. Also, the little boy playing Charlie, okay, there's 3 Charlies that I guess rotate performances. I saw Ruby Wood, R-U-E-B-Y Wood. He was so cute and such a good singer. I think in the program it said he was 11 and he had such a strong boy soprano voice. I was so impressed with him. He was really great. And yeah, he and the Willy Wonka, they did such an incredible job carrying the show. They also did this really cool thing where it was for like a charity event. The only other time I have been to a showing where the characters go out in the lobby after for like a professional production and they're like collecting like money donations for AIDS or something was for Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder at the Amundsen a couple years ago. So I had only ever seen that, but they said, oh, some characters are going to be out in the lobby with buckets, take a picture with them, donate $20 for a charity. And I was like, oh! Taylor and I went out and we saw Veruca Salt and we were like, oh, it's Veruca Salt! And she was shorter than me.
Oh, I love her crown. That's so cool. She's so cute.
You're a beautiful dancer. I love you.
Good job, Veruca! She's so cute. So So yeah, those were my theater favorites for the month of March. Hope you guys liked it. I'm excited because I'm going to see a couple of shows this month, so I'm excited to tell you about them next month. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Please comment and let me know what other theater things you guys have been up to, because I love hearing about those. And yeah, I hope that you have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye!